Next week is the deadline to get your real ID if you want to fly throughout the United States. Thank you for joining us here on Fox 43. I'm Kiana Patterson.
And I'm Katie Collette. On May 7th, U.S. travelers must have a real ID to board domestic flights and even access certain federal facilities. Now, you can still use your passport or military ID for domestic travel if you don't have that real ID. 10 on your side's Kagan Hughes joins us live from a DMV in Portsmouth with more details on this. Kagan, we have been talking about this literally for years now.
Katie, not only years, but decades, more than 2 decades at this point. And I'm at the DMV in Portsmouth, like you said, and I'm not in line for concert tickets, but you can see that there is a line forming. The DMV opens in a little less than 30 minutes. We've been here since 6 o'clock, and some of these people have been waiting with us before the DMV even opens up. There's more than a dozen people in line, and a couple of people that we've talked to are actually in line to get their real ID. So what exactly is a real ID? It was passed by Congress in 2005, and it was established minimum security standards for state-issued driver's license and ID cards. The purpose of the real ID is to accessing certain federal facilities, boarding federally regulated planes, and even entering nuclear power plants. Now, for most of the people getting a real ID, it will be so they can board a domestic flight and travel throughout the country. But how do you know if you already have a real ID? You'll have a star on the upper top of the card, and if it doesn't have a star, it will not be accepted as proof to board a commercial plane. Now, like I said earlier, there's a lot of people in line to get a real ID. Some people, it's their second time.
The first time I came, it was a long line, and you truly had to wait. So I waited, but I didn't realize that they gonna ask for your passport. And of course, I didn't have my passport. So I had to go all the way back home and get my passport.
Now, there's a couple documents that you do need to have if you want to get your real ID. Like that woman said, she didn't have her passport. We'll have all those documents listed on wavy.com. And like I said, if you cannot have your real ID by May 7th, but you do have to travel domestically, you can go and have your passport or a military ID available. We're live in Portsmouth. Kagan Hughes, 10 on your side.